Alright, so now what we want to do is whenever somebody presses the spin button, we want to trigger an action. So let's go to the interface controller, okay, .swift. Again, it's right here under the extension, okay, and right here we're going to create the action. Alright, so I want you to go down and we're going to create actually right here. You guys see where the last curly brace ends, the last closing one. So I want between the last one and right before it, I want you to just type @IB action. By the way, it's case sensitive, func for function, so it's an action. We're going to call it spin now. Now, as you can see, it's case sensitive, so make sure you use the same casing as I do. Now, I'm going to add this to each files are under construction. I'm going to add this to the project, so you guys can always come back, and if you miss something, you can always use these files as a way to get back into the programming. Now, I open and close a curly brace, which means that this is going to happen. That the action is defined within those curly braces. Okay, so whatever I'm going to do from the spin now action is going to happen here. Now, what I want to do in this action, I want to change the text of the label. I'm going to say the label name is called score label. Okay, dot text equals, and I'm going to write text here equals to let's put triggered. Okay, all right. It's just a way for us to see that this is working. All right. So just write this down. Oh, and by the way, this might not work. The best way of doing it is actually do set text instead of that. Okay, so just put space set text. Okay, and we're gonna write here the triggered one. Okay, so right now it does not work for the watch with Swift. It might work in the future, but this is the right way of doing it. Okay, set text. Okay. Triggered. All right, so now let's trigger this action, the spin now action. How do we do that? I'm going to the interface storyboard and I select the spin button, and right here under send action within the connector, right here the arrow, I want you to drag and drop this right here. Okay, and as you can see, we can select the spin now, so click there. All right, and the connection is done. So now let's verify by clicking on play. All right, and this is going to bring up the simulator. Build succeeded. All right, it's launching. Now watch this. It says 100, right? So if I click on spin, this is going to trigger the action. And let's see what it says. So let me touch spin. There we go, triggered. Now we don't want this to happen in the actual slot machine, but this is a great way to see that the action got triggered. Okay, so far so good. Now let's create the actual slot simulation. See you guys in the next lecture.